U.S. Senator has cited 7 News I-Team investigations in a push to crack down on illegal parts that turn handguns into machine guns. Senior investigative reporter Lisa Fletcher has been digging into the surge of so-called Glock switches. It's putting police and communities in danger as they are flown into the U.S. from China and Russia. Now U.S. Senator Chuck Grassley wants to know what law enforcement is doing about it.
In a series of letters to top law enforcement agencies, including ATF, Customs and Border Protection, Homeland Security, and the U.S. Postal Inspection Service, Senator Chuck Grassley asks what the agencies are doing to detect and deter foreign actors targeting American buyers with Glock switches. Illegal devices about the size of a nickel that turn a handgun into a machine gun, capable of firing at least 10 shots per second.
A matter of less than a minute, you can have one switched out and ready to utilize the firearm.
Grassley's letters included our reports, citing rampant illegal sales we discovered online through apps like TikTok and Telegram, and crimes involving Glock switches across the country and here in D.C., where in 2022, 4 people were shot, including a 12-year-old girl, when a gunman, who we learned had at least one weapon outfitted with a Glock switch, sprayed bullets from a 5th-floor apartment into a busy neighborhood. Just last fall, the feds arrested Shaheem Roberson in Ohio for allegedly buying and selling illegal firearms parts. The 15-page federal indictment details how Roberson purchased Glock switches from suppliers in Russia and China and used social media to sell them here in the U.S. We arranged for a special demonstration of the devices with ATF in the nation's capital.
It's pushing down on your actual trigger bar, keeping it from resetting, and that's what's causing it to fire automatically.
I fired 15 rounds in less than 2 seconds. Grassley's letters ask how the devices, especially from China and Russia, are getting into the U.S., what's being done to detect and intercept them, and if there is a concerted effort by foreign adversaries to flood American streets with these illegal devices.
You know, the concern is that they're everywhere out there on the streets.
ATF Acting Special Agent in Charge Michael Waddell says these devices aren't going to upstanding citizens.
Typically what we find is that someone that's not going through the process to necessarily register a Glock switch or to make it legal, that they're using it for criminal or nefarious purposes.
Between 2017 and 2021, ATF saw a 510% increase in Glock switches, and that's just one law enforcement agency. 2022 numbers are yet to be made public, but officials say expect to see an even higher jump as the numbers just keep climbing. Lisa Fletcher, 7 News.
Not one of the agencies has responded to Grassley's request, which included a deadline of May 14th. He told Lisa he expects nothing less than full and complete answers from every agency and will keep pushing until he receives those responses. 7 News will keep you posted.